Now that there's been a few days to debrief their season opener, Washington State and Idaho have a better idea of how to improve going into their Week 2 matchups. Welcome into Morning Sports. I'm Sydney Berger. For the Cougars, just one touchdown and a couple of field goals isn't going to cut it against San Diego State this weekend. At least Coach Jimmy Rogers is expecting a cleaner offensive performance now that they've got their first game in the books. Redshirt sophomore Jackson Potter was under center for the very first time with the Cougs, and Coach Rogers confirms it'll be Potter again this Saturday. His decision-making, explosive pass plays, and maturity as a young quarterback throughout fall camp are all things that have solidified him for the starting gig.
He's been that way since I've been here, as far as being really mature and handling really the circumstance that he's put in and making the most of it. So I was happy with him, and he's only going to get better. He's a young player with his first career start, but he is really mature. And as I've told every quarterback that I've ever interacted with, you make every decision. You don't have to make every play, and there's a difference.
Zevi Eckhouse, the fifth-year starting quarterback that was behind John Mateer last season and started in the Holiday Bowl for the Cougs, is listed as the third string for this week. Rogers also addressed the glaring issues with the offensive line, taking some blame as a coaching staff for their communication errors throughout the game and not making adjustments out of halftime. Rogers also wants to establish more of a run game against the Aztecs. Kickoff in Pullman is at 7:15, which means another late Saturday night on the Palouse. That'll wrap us up for Morning Sports.